Hi, we are here today at our 165 Thomas Johnson Drive location, home to LIFEwell. If you enjoy these videos, please like, comment, and share.
Hello, I'm John Mercer. I'm the LIFEwell Medical Fitness Director, and we're here at our 165 Thomas Johnson location, and I'm here with Amy, been a longtime client of mine, and Amy was referred to me by one of the doctors at MMI, Dr. Gupta, because she was having some hip issues. So Amy, why don't you fill us in a little bit about what brought you to first, I guess, Dr. Gupta and then to me.
Thank you, John. I was having some degenerative changes in my right hip, and so there was a lot of pain and sort of inflexibility in my hip. So I went to see Dr. Gupta in December 2017. While I was there, he was really excited about the upcoming Lifetime Medical Fitness that was going to be starting, and so he recommended that I try that as well in the recovery of my hip. We started first with physical therapy, and then he referred me to John for further assistance.
And me and Amy did a lot of work on her stability and of course some work on weight loss. I'm sure she will be happy to remember that when she first walked in, her stability wasn't too good and she had some issues with some things. But we worked probably for a good 6 to 8 months on getting her, not only her weight down, but getting her in better shape. But the biggest win out of all of this is when I first met with Amy, Dr. Gupta said you needed what?
Hip surgery, hip replacement surgery.
Yes. Amy, do you need that today?
No.
So there you go. We went from absolutely needing surgery through a little bit of work, hard work that she put in, working on getting her weight down and working on her balance and strengthening her muscles, that from someone that went from I needed surgery to maybe I need surgery to now is an absolute no, she doesn't need surgery any longer. So you could talk a little bit about Amy, about how, I mean, that was a big moment and everything. I remember that day when you met with Dr. Gupta and you came in and told me and everything like that. So if you want to tell them how that made you feel and everything.
Sure. So when I first met Dr. Gupta, it was in December, and one of my follow-up appointments was in May, and that was after beginning work with John in March. And so from March to May, the flexibility, the range of flexibility in my hip had changed incredibly, and Dr. Gupta just couldn't believe it. And he was so excited about how this program worked and the work that John and I had both done together. And he was so ecstatic, saying that you don't need hip replacement surgery, and you probably may not ever need hip replacement surgery. And so I was just so ecstatic, and when I came and told John that, I think we were both in tears because we were so excited about not having to have surgery and knowing that with continuing the work on the muscles, that was really the answer for relief of pain and that flexibility and balance.
And how much it bettered your life and everything. I remember, you were still doing the chorus thing at the time, and you were like, I can't practice for so long because I can't stand, I can't sit down. And then we would just talk about like, oh, I was able to practice for that night and felt good. Or, I remember when you took that trip and you're like, usually when I get off a plane, I can't walk. And I did all right, I walked around and everything. So it really, I was happy that it really improved her quality of life. I was very happy about she didn't need surgery, but just that the quality of her life was getting so much better. So I'm sure you were too.
Yeah, because little things like walking downtown Frederick, for instance, I would be limited on how long I could walk or how long I could stand. And to be able to go enjoy the day with my daughters and my grandchildren, walking around and not have to worry about that was something that had been a real change, and my daughters saw that change. And then, as John said, with work, I would travel for work, and when you're flying from one coast to another, it's a very long flight, and you could be pretty miserable after that flight. So that was something that really changed, and John showed me how to prepare for the flight ahead of time, and it really made a difference. And the other thing he mentioned is I play in the Frederick Flute Choir, and I play the bass flute. And when we would stand for concerts, you might be standing holding this big flute for a couple of hours, and I would have a lot of pain the next day and have some mobility issues. But because of working through and preparing for that ahead of time, I'm much more able to stand and play and not hurt the next day and still be able to have regular tasks the next day.
Yep, and a lot of credit goes to Amy. Like, she worked hard, very hard. Like, she rarely missed a day. She'd always come in. We joke around, but when it was time to put to work, she put the work in. So I'm proud of you. I really am, actually. I really am super proud of you. So you did an awesome job. So that's it.
For more information about our LIFEwell program, please visit our website at www.lifewellmedfit.com or contact us at 301-712-9570.